Radio News with News Team 7.
Reporting for News Team 7 and Ozark Radio News, I'm Clancy Talbert. September is not yet a full weekend, and an offender death has been announced at the South Central Correctional Facility. The prison announced the death as being pronounced at 2:01 p.m. on the day of Thursday, September 5th. The deceased inmate was identified as David Fulbright, an 86-year-old man serving a 150-year sentence for the exploitation of a minor out of Christian County. The National Weather Service has announced that conditions across the Ozarks have improved, but long-term dryness remains. Overall this year, drought conditions have improved across multiple states, but some areas are still being affected by the overly dry conditions the years prior. In Missouri, the middle of the state has recovered from drought conditions. For our listening area, this includes most of it, save for western sections of Ozark and Douglas counties. In Arkansas, the recovered area includes Fulton County and the northeastern section of Baxter. This fall season is expected to be dry. However, with both Missouri and Arkansas within a projected below-average rainfall period, the silver lining with the continuing drought conditions is that these holdout locations are simply in a D0 to D1 scale on the NWS's 0 to 5 scale on droughts. We got to talk with Heather Fisher and Isla Sloan with Ozark Small Business Incubator and asked them about their upcoming event on September 21st. Here's what they had to say.
The Amelia Network was a development that OzSBI had a few years ago in order to really bring businesswomen and professional women together to network. And what we discovered in that process was there was a lot of women-owned businesses that were home-based and really did not have an opportunity other than events to really showcase their services or their products. And so we decided 4 years ago to create the Businesswomen's Expo, and it's just grown every year. And we decided on the name, the Amelia Network, because Amelia Earhart is from the state of Missouri. And while many of us know her for her flying feats, she was actually one of the first entrepreneurs that developed clothing for pilots, for women pilots. So she was really a pioneer. And that's really what we see women entrepreneurs as being pioneers in their field. So we want to really support that.
So we started holding these events in 2019. That was our signature event. And we had just under 40 vendors, and we were just under 100 participants visiting the space. Due to COVID, we were not able to have the event in 2020, and so we started it back up in 2022, and ever since then we have had more than 40 vendors and over 150 people come through the building.
We will take over both floors of the incubator, so every available space there will be a table and vendors. Upstairs, we're going to have food and drink. We have Colton's doing salads and wraps. We have Conjure with coffee and sweets, and Jones Hill Farm, who raises her own pigs, will be having bratwurst. So there's going to be a variety of food items, and then you can eat and shop. And we have tons of different vendors. We have from the arts and crafts, from jewelry to pottery to gourd baskets, to lots of service businesses, whether you want to learn more about getting a facial or reflexology. We'll have people in the health industries. And then we also have a lot of people that are our service businesses. We'll have a travel agent, somebody that makes wool socks, singers, permanent jewelry, somebody that grows lavender, makes salves, and has beautiful bouquets. So I think there's going to be something for everyone if they come out and visit with us on the 21st.
You can learn more about this event on our Facebook page or at our website, www.OzSBI.com. We also want to give a shout out and a huge thank you to our sponsors. Without our sponsors, we wouldn't be able to host this event. Our sponsors this year include Community First Banking Company, Ozark Marketing Company, Ozarks Healthcare, Physical Therapy Specialists Clinic, State Farm, Ramona Heine, Wiley Insurance, and The Backlot. For some, shopping is an art, and for some, shopping is a sport. No matter how you shop, there will be something here for you. So be sure to come out and join us on Saturday, September 21st from 10 to 2. We look forward to seeing you there.
And be sure to grab your bag as one of the attendees and shop away to your heart's desire and be entered to win some awesome door prizes. We look forward to seeing you on the 21st.
This is always a great event for West Plains. Again, the Amelia Network will take place at OzSBI in downtown West Plains on September 21st. For more information on these stories and more, visit OzarkRadioNews.com. Thank you for tuning in. Drew will follow up with a look at sports. I'm Clancy Talbert. Have a great day.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, where we love what we do. All the products that you want at a price you can't afford. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than up on store. Garden, clothing, pet supplies, farm and household too. Fencing, automotive, hey, we deliver too. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply since 1974. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than up on store.
News Team 7.
Thank you, Clancy, for that news update. Good afternoon. This is Drew Joyce with Ozark Radio News and News Team 7 for your sports. High school football takes off for the second week. This week we have the Zizzers at home versus Parkview. Ozark Marketing will be handing out free Zizzer Game Day shirts to the first 100 people. You can listen to the game on KDY 102.5 and tune into the live stream on Facebook and YouTube. The Houston Tigers will host Springfield Catholic, and you can listen to that live on Q94 The Mountain of Rock. And Willow Springs Bears will host Pleasant Hope. The action will be live on KUKU 100.3. All kickoff times will be 7 o'clock tonight. Lastly, the Liberty Eagles play tomorrow in West Platte. Kickoff will be 1 o'clock, and you can listen live on 96.9 The Fox and watch live on Facebook and YouTube. The number 10 Missouri Tigers will take on the Buffalo Bulls. The Tigers have played the Bulls one other time in 2008 and won 42-21. The Tigers coming off a great win against Murray State last week. The non-conference games are a great way for the team to really hone in their offense and defense before they face more challenging conference teams. Game time will be 6 p.m. with pregame at 4 p.m. Listen live on Q94 The Mountain of Rock. And listen live this weekend as the Cardinals take on the Mariners in a 3-game series. The Cards historically are 12-9 against the Mariners, so a pretty close record and should be a pretty good series. Last year in their matchup, the Cards went 1-2 against the Mariners, but tied in runs scored with each team receiving 13 runs. Eric Fetty will take the lead tonight at 7:15. Listen live on KUKU 100.3 and KWPM 1450 and 105.1. For more sports, run over to ozarkradionews.com/sports, but stay dialed in. Next, we have John Thomason in the Weather Center. For Ozark Radio News and News Team 7, I'm Drew Joyce, signing out.
This summer, make memories that will last a lifetime with the perfect SUV from Bailey Chevy GMC. Wherever the road takes you, make sure that you're riding in style, comfort, and safety. What better way to hit the open road than with an SUV that fits your family and all your luggage perfectly? Head on over to Bailey Chevy GMC in beautiful downtown Willow Springs today to find the right SUV for your family, and together, let's drive.
Call 469-3111. Bailey team is gonna get it done.
News Team 7.
Thank you, Drew, for that sports update. Good afternoon. I'm Matt Stumpf with Ozark Radio News and News Team 7 in the Weather Center. We expect well below average temperatures this weekend. Expect sunny skies both days with highs in the low to mid 70s. And we have chilly nights in store with lows in the upper 40s. And then it looks like low 80s for the first part of next week. For more weather information, go to ozarkradionews.com/weather and check out daily and weekly weather updates, closures and delays, and more. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Matt Stumpf.
For more news, visit ozarkradionews.com. Powered by